Marlene Dietrich and gave her a rock and roll edge.
Oh, I thought it was just sensational. Dior does rock and roll. And it started with the original rock and roll chick, Marlene Dietrich, and then kind of progressed through all the other fantastic rock chicks from Courtney Love, Patti Smith, Janis Joplin, Marianne Faithfull. It was just full of energy and sex appeal, but done really, really with that kind of upbeat, just fabulous fantasy that only John can do.
I loved his sense of color. I loved all the little fur jackets. I think we need also a little bit of flash and spirit and humor on the runway, and nobody does that better than John.
So it's an ode to women who are sexy and glamorous, and there's a lot of that. You've garter belts and things which I think do make women sexy, and there's always the glamour with John, and there's always a great individuality in a woman who has to be, you know, have a personality and be strong, and there's always something, you know, magical about his shows.
Despite his theatrics, since taking over at the House of Dior, Galliano has increasingly had his eye on the bottom line.
John has decided, I think very correctly, to do for the ready-to-wear is to focus on accessories and pieces and ideas and sort of fast fashion, and he leaves his more creative ideas for the couture.
Magnificent bathing suits, I mean, just so beautiful. And you know, it's wonderful to see a bathing suit with a bit of fur and diamonds, and it was great.
I mean, I love the tattoo bodysuits, and they kind of came out as a very, very tight-fitting leotard. Then also there were tights and stockings with suspenders, and that was kind of like a second skin. That sort of almost, it looked as if it was sprayed on. It was so tight, and then over that, then John could layer virtually anything he wanted, from the kind of stretch grey satin skin-type pencil suit with fox furs, right down to those wonderful dresses at the end, multicoloured, very Courtney Love, split up to the thigh, bit bias cut and trailing, and it was just kind of, it was rock and roll.